it. Something that doesn't have everlasting power doesn't have it. Let me say it again. I say something that doesn't have everlasting power. Something that doesn't have everlasting power does not what? Does not have it. And now let me give gift. Anything that will enjoy power that will go far on earth must understand external ordinance and regulation. I say anything that must enjoy honor, enjoy great power, must understand the discipline of external ordinance and regulation. That means if you want a future, there is a way you can live for your future. There are things you can't accept. Now, when a life begins to come together in understanding, the life will start winning. I said the life will start. The life will start winning. Winning. So the outward sanctuary is very powerful in regulation. What? When Samuel went to the house of Jesse to anoint David, was he in the house? Not being in the house have already separated David from those who are in the house. Practically. If he was not in the house, where was he? David was practically concerned about the sheep of Jesse. And he is not the oldest. He's not the second born. He's not the third. Why will somebody who is slow be the one that have the impartation to care about the business of Jesse? Now that time he was caring about it. He laid down his life for lions and bears. Was when God saw David, and he knew that if David is a king, he will use the same pattern he used in caring for that sheep to care for Israel. What God wants. Excuse me. God cannot do tutorial on somebody who cannot care for something because you're a king. He said, if you make me a king, I will care for Israel. If you should care for people, you should start caring for yourself. Listen, most of the people who came into ministry after their business failed, their ministry will fail. Their ministry will also fail. Somebody didn't care for what is his, and you want him to care for what belongs to God. How? Care must start from somewhere. It's a revelation. That's the way I teach. When I hit it, you will see it. So when somebody came and said, the reason that my business scattered is because God is calling me. Go and sleep. People that God used. People that God used were very busy and prosperous in whatever they were doing. When Elijah wanted Elisha to follow him, he went to Elisha's farm. Went to a prosperous farm and cast mantle upon a man that is already prosperous and took him. The guy used the mentality that made him prosperous to follow Elijah. The sense that I will follow you extra mile is not religious. It's an ability that Elisha had. He used it to prosper a farm. Clap your hand. So it's wrong to be a pastor from failure. If somebody is saying, the reason that nothing has passed around because God is calling me, it's a devil. Jesus saw people. If you look at the story of the call of Peter, they were toiling. They were toiling in the night. Jesus knew that Those that will prosper the ministry, the messianic ministry, are those who know how to toy. Because the ministry, anything that rain on it, rain from what that thing got from men. So why will you give a job to a man that God cannot get so much from? I'm asking somebody a question. Why will a great job be given to somebody that doesn't have much to give? And then the now says it's a miracle worker. It doesn't have much to give. You give him a big job. And then he said, why I'm doing it because I don't want to offend anybody. If people need to be offended, they should be offended very well. As long as they are not distorting something that should succeed. How can Christ come out of Jesus? How can Christ come out of Jesus if Jesus is not packaged with value to keep him? If you have a package to be a billionaire, if 1 naira drop in your hand, the package of a billionaire, we multiply it into 1 billion. The earth is looking for men, and men are looking for things. Unique men are not around. There is nowhere on earth that the earth swallowed up people. It does not have strength to. Look at a weak earth. Excuse me. Look at an earth that is corrupt. That want to swallow up the strength of divinity. How? How? Excuse me. How does land in this village? How does land in this deplorable village ruins? Excuse me. How? Somebody say you want to do prophecy. When we are going down in the morning, me and Pastor Caleb, I turned to him, policemen were there. I told him, I said, look at him. So he looked. I said, command the speed there to get out. I said, that bush there is safe. Excuse me, how can all this bush, this will burn out, for instance? Excuse me, how long will that be there with this energy? How long? All this in everywhere. How long? I said, how? No, it's not under lock. They will pay, they will collapse. Continuous aggression. I will be here in July. They will suffer. If I come back here and they are still here, I will increase their pain. You know, when energy comes, it affects the heavens. And then get back to men. It's like rain. It goes up. When it fell, men will feel it. I tell you something. One of the ways to know great grounds, great men, is through regulation. Don't have respect for a life that doesn't have discipline, and don't do prophecy on it. That is a life that you can't know the discipline. You enter into a church and discover that people, everybody doing what you want. It's a sign that the church is dead. It's a powerless place. You enter into a house and somebody said, "Hey, my cousin came, he said, feel free." If she feels free in your house, then there's no power in that house. She can't feel free. How can she feel free in the place of altar? She can't feel free. Nobody feels free in a ground that is powerful, because power is given to regulation. Are there not chaotic lives? Are there not chaotic lives that said, whatever they lay their hand to do is not working? It's chaos. A chaotic life cannot make anything to work, because it is in regulation that we are preserved. And it is in regulation that we preserve things. So how can chaotism preserve things? One person that is here now that understand what I'm saying, one step towards preservation. You see, because I have a book on discipline of vision. If you have vision, what vision tells you? Number one thing vision tells you, that is a way you must not live. Must. I said, what? Vision tells you that is why it functions through discipline. He said, you can't live this way. Is it only David? 37 of the book of Genesis, Joseph started pointing. Joseph started pointing. Who? Huh? Very early he started pointing. He started pointing that it's something he couldn't tolerate. That thing that is called evil report is something that Joseph saw. He doesn't want to live with it. The first time he got him angry, he didn't tell his father. But he already had the eyes of preservation. When his brothers continued to do it, he couldn't enjoy it. He couldn't. How do you separate what God will reveal from you to you from the way you live? How can a life that doesn't have this place see vision? A soul that look at so many directions, how can you see anything clearly? It's a sign that he's lost. But even if you can't see anything clearly, discipline forces you. Discipline gives you eyes. If discipline continue for a long time, understanding will be inevitable. Do you write down your paper? I say, if discipline continues for a long time, the other day Eluka told me something deep in the house, inside the house. So I asked him, I said, how do you know it? He said, because he's already staying with me. There is no way he can see. I said, there is no way, because I will put his life under regulation. When you want people to see, you put their life under regulation. Then it will burst their eyes. That is also how prosperity is. If you want somebody to prosper, you put him under regulation. The moment that you encourage God by telling him that you can keep what he's giving you, he will trust you, he will give you things. Touch your clap, man. That means the worldly sanctuary is made very powerful through regulation. And that observation, the observation that make the altar that separate the altar is why it is powerful. Now, we can have discipline at different levels. But listen, hear me, hear me. This 8 will break. This 8 will break. By the time Friday will come, I will take another lesson. I've never gone to any meeting and bring I bring prosperity message. Do I have done it here? I said I've not gone to any meeting, even last year. Bring a conglomerate of prosperity. Everything I have said here is to help you quickly now to another level. Like what I'm still sharing. Help you now. I am helping you now. What I'm trying to tell you is that there are people that before 6 o'clock, you should delete their name in your phone. You must. I say you must. You see, why their name on your phone is a sign of poverty. There are people that when I see that you know them, I know you want to suffer. You see, because there are people you don't need to know. They are agents of poverty. So how do you connect to them? You have 70 people in your phone. And out of the 70, 72 and a half are suffering. How did you meet them? Now, while you are meeting better people, while you are meeting, you start eliminating others. Somebody want to come to Galilee, send me seed offering for Johnny Mercies. Send me seed for Johnny Mercies. Seed offering for his own Johnny Mercies. And another person is coming. And I pray. The number should be. Even if we feel angry, doesn't bring success. Anger will do nothing. It will change nothing. I said, it will what? Excuse me. You can be a man can take decision about you from higher knowledge, and you can get angry for 5 years and still go back to him. And still go back to him because the man is irreplaceable and your anger cannot achieve anything. When a counselor meets you, he will tell you, say, your anger is reducing you. This person is a mirror. He's telling you the standard. There is one word I use. I use in the morning. I said somebody met you and he want to size you up and you got angry. Because you don't know how to size yourself. Because you don't know how to size yourself. He sized you to help you and then to protect himself. Is he great? Huh? Is he great? I'm going to share on that messianism. On the messianism. What do I call it? The blessed heart of. I am going to share it when my energy starts reducing. So I'm not taking it now. The scoped dominion of travelers. teaching number 3. That thing I told you that made me run out is what I just started. Yahweh is a conqueror. Yahweh is unchangeable. He says, celestial, personality. Yahweh.